Hi everyone, so my name is Rhys. I'm a Masters of Engineering and Architecture student and I will be showing you around John Dodgson House and what a typical day-to-day is like. So starting off we have our kitchen, which is nothing too special. This is definitely on one of his better days. You have our chart, which we use to keep bin tallies and stuff like that. And then you have the amenities. You just have the cookers and the hobs, and then we have a little corner where we put everything we want to share in, and then moving on to my cupboard, which is just been freshly stocked. So lots of stuff in there, thankfully. And then this is our fridge, which is a lot more sad, end of term. And then I usually like to start my day with some coffee. And then this is our little cactus that we have in the kitchen. If we have time, we like to go to the little patisserie, which is actually run by this really cute old couple. They always have really informative pamphlets about kind of what's going on in the area as well, which is really nice. So it's always good to go there and kind of see what's going on. And then that's us sitting with our croissants and coffee, which was lovely. And then you can just kind of go about your day. So this is us on the tube. There's always a dog which you can pet. And then back at the end of the day, usually go straight into my room. I have a nice little poster on the wall and then a card from the place that I used to work. And then we move on to my main room, and this is actually quite a lot bigger than the rest of my friend's room, which is really nice. And then lots of things on my windowsill. I always have a book by my bedside table. And we actually weaved our own little plates, which you can see by my window there on the retreat we did in uni. And then moving on to my desk, which I spend a lot of time here, always have some paints going on. My computer, obviously, everything, stuff like that. And then we move up to loads and loads of storage space. So there's more under my bed as well, so there's lots and lots of room to store stuff. And then these things as well, I cannot recommend the clothes dividers on the top of my wardrobe enough. They are so good and they save so much space. And then moving on to my bathroom, which is quite nice. It's remodeled, it's new, so that's always lovely. And then if you need stuff to do before dinner, you can go to the British Library, which is literally across the street, which is a great place to work. When it's not too busy, that is. Or you can go to Brunswick Centre if you want to do a little bit of shopping. There's loads of food markets there as well, which is really nice. Or if that's not enough, there's the Lebanese bakery just around the corner, which serves amazing food. And then we also have the oldest queer bookshop in the UK on the same road if you wanted to have a little bit of a read. And then this is our gym that everybody in my flat goes to. We tend to do group trips, which is quite nice. Then this is us on Thanksgiving, which we held for our American friend. Dessert. And then afterwards we usually like to go down to our common room area, which is really nice and also refurbished recently. And that is right, we do have a Pac-Man machine in the corner, which is also very new, and we've been having a lot of fun with that. Behind those two double doors is the computer room to John Dodgson, which has been a lifesaver when you need just a different space to do work, even if you already have a computer. And then if you need stuff to do in the evening, there's always stuff open late, whether that be a bookshop or the local pubs, 4 of which are student bars, which is lovely. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy UCL. See you!